Hi, all. Mike Logan from AskMikeTheCounselor2.com. A rainy day, the last day of April 2009 in Rockford, Illinois. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about brain exercises for seniors. I found some searches on my website, AskMikeTheCounselor2.com, recently for brain exercises for seniors and brain elderly exercises. So I did a little video about that yesterday. There's good news, folks. Those of us who are baby boomers, and we grew up with this expectation that we were going to be alive and vital all the way to the end. We were going to retire from our careers and maybe re-career and do some volunteer work. And certainly something a little different than the 9-to-5 rat race. Okay, well, I am in the process of creating some of that, although I have a 10-year-old boy and a 4-year-old daughter. So I'm not going to really get too far away from the rat race, although I'm doing something I love, counseling, until I'm about 74, and my daughter goes off to college. Maybe it'll be a little longer. At any rate, I need to, because of those things, exercise my brain today. There are a couple of very important parts of the brain exercise puzzle that you need to, or brain exercise pie, that you need to attend to regularly. One is physical exercise. That doesn't mean that you need to get neoprene and head to the buy a club membership at Valley or some other extraordinary place and hire a personal trainer. You need to do more physical activity. One of the things that I do is push a lawnmower around. I really enjoy that, getting out and taking care of my lawn that way. That's physical exercise. That lawnmower gets heavy after a while. We've got about a half an acre. So, physical activity, physical exercise, a very important piece of the brain puzzle. When I exercise regularly, I enhance or fertilize the bed, if you will, for neurogenesis and neuroplasticity. Neurogenesis is the growth of new brain cells. We didn't know this happened until a few years ago. But anyway, my brain produces new neurons every day. They don't necessarily hang around. I need to challenge them with novel learning. And neuroplasticity is what my neurons are doing right now as I think about what it is I'm going to say to you. Neurons in my brain are literally sending dendrites out in different directions, connecting with other neurons and other dendrites and forming new synaptic connections. That's neuroplasticity. If I keep that going, I will be alive and vibrant to handle all of the suspicious stories that I'm going to hear as my children move into their teenage years, at least if they're anything like I was as a teen. I told a fib or two to my parents. Okay, so I want neuroplasticity to happen. I want neurogenesis to happen, and the way that new neurons get cemented into already existing circuits is novel learning experience. So for me as a counselor, that would mean learning a new language. That would mean taking up a musical instrument, and I can see myself playing the piano a little bit. It's a little bit on Jerry Lee Lewis honky tonk, just for my personal enjoyment, because nobody's going to appreciate my musical talent, especially if I sing along. Okay, but it will not mean reading another one of the counseling books. That shelf over there is all full of books about counseling. Those won't, that's not a novel learning experience. That's more of the same. That's just exercising my crystallized intelligence. Okay, so neuroplasticity and neurogenesis. What am I going to do for those? On the computer, novel learning experience, Posit Science, Lumosity, MindSpark Brain Fitness Pro are 3 programs that I own that I use to challenge my brain regularly. I also have Brain Builder by Advanced Brain Technologies, and that's a good program. I'm hoping to try out the CogniFit program sometime soon. But I can do those at my computer, and regular practice helps my brain lock in the neurons that are born every day. Okay, and we're going to have to call it quits for today. Brain fitness exercise for seniors, physical